So we are going to test the water path in this locomotive with the tender and the water tank. Just a few words to the construction. You have here the connection with a valve to the locomotive. Underneath, the pipe goes here to the deepest point, and connected to this pipe there's this tank and the wheel-driven water pump. So the water tank is connected to the wheel-driven pump, and so the pump can, during the drive, can suck water out of the main tank. This tank is connected here with this tube. Underneath there's a pipe going through the tender, and it's going to the back here. The remote control system is in the tender. So there's no water tank inside here, but I connected this water tank, which is also linked to my other Kolb locomotive. And there's already some water in. I add more water. And the good thing is, what I already found is the water level is perfectly equalized all over the whole system here. The water goes now in, and the level is increasing just by gravity. So there's already water in. You can see if I shake the locomotive a bit. So now I will test it under pressure and pumping if there's water going into the boiler system under pressure. The second pump which is acting in this water supply is the steam pump. This steam pump is connected here via this tube, also with this tank. So under pressure and steam activation, this steam pump then pumps water into the boiler as well, like the wheel-driven water pump underneath. So the tank here is connected via two lines to two pumping devices, so that the boiler has always water coming from the system. So the water pump between the wheels is acting. As you can see, it pumps water, and the water gouge, you can see it, it's going up. And so it is working after restoration. And now you can see also the cycling. If I open this valve here, you can see that the water first circuit is going back to the tank. If I open the valve here at the side, then the water doesn't go to the boiler anymore. It takes a bypass way going directly into the tank. So this is also working. So this valve is used to add water against the pressure from external source directly into the system. So with an external water pump. And if I open it, the main problem is when starting a steam engine is that you have still air in the system. And this air, if this air stuck here in one of these connecting tubes here, then the pumping area for water is full of air, and there's no pump effect. Air is compressed more easily than water, so you don't see any pumping against the pressure of the boiler. The one trick is to let water to go into the system. And what you need, and which I have also in my big boat, is a so-called, in my big steamboat, is a so-called service valve. If you open this, and then you give some pumping activity here via this valve, you can see there's water coming out. And that means that there is now water in the system. So then one closes the service valve here, And then the water doesn't go out anymore here, so it instead goes directly into the boiler. And we will control this now by opening this or running the steam pump with pressure. Let's observe then also the water gauge here if the level is increasing. So now I open or start the steam pump. So the pump is acting, and let's see what's happening with the water level. And as you already can see, it's increasing incredibly fast. So now also this supply of water works, which is nice after this full restoration. You never know what's happening during the whole process.